Hey guys, what is up? It's on my DT here. I was gonna say it's a special video, but I say that too much. So I'm just gonna say this is an ordinary video that you're gonna like. Could almost be special. It's definitely gonna be shiny. So guys, I just want to talk to you about kind of what my strategy is going forward with Pokemon collecting. I don't like the word investing. I feel like people say too much, like, what are you investing in? What Pokemon? It's like, don't consider investment. I mean, anytime you put money into something to appreciate, I mean, it's an investment. I mean, I'm not an expert or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I do agree with it, but I don't like the terminology because I think it's like used to trick people into thinking like this is a good idea. Love the hobby of Pokemon because you like Pokemon. Do not love the hobby of Pokemon because you think it's um, getting more popular and you're going to make money doing it. That's just the truth. And with that, this is kind of a financial video, but it's really not because I'm not flipping these cards. They're long-term holds and stuff like that. So, definitely don't want you to think like I just said all that. Then I'm like, here's the flip of the day. No, I don't do that. I do sell other stuff on eBay. I'm opening a store, so I got some inventory behind me. Um, but really, guys, we'll kind of get into it. I've been investing in as much cheap vintage as I could get. I did do a opening. This card was in there. Same with this base set 2 Squirtle. Um, you know, that's what I've been doing. I mean, $2 free shipping. If it's a more popular card, maybe a little bit more. If it's a set, even better. But you'll have to. I mean, it's kind of weird because you'll probably pay more, but if you get more cards at the same time, it's probably better than just buying individuals, depending on how things are going. Just because, like I have said before, if you buy it all from the same place and it's really good, it's probably all going to be really good. Whereas if you buy from multiple places, you can get bad, you can get good. It's just a mixed bag. And then on the flip side, you can't just get all bad from one place. I'm going to start enunciating harder because I listen to some of my videos. I'm like, what is this dude talking about? And the reason why I want to say that is here in case, right? This was one of my first Hidden Fates openings, right? I got a Greninja GX um, Shining Secret full art. And this is about, I think, honestly, when I put it in, I think it told me it was like a $35 card. And it's down to $25. At least TCG player. Some people are like, that's wrong. Some people are like, it's right. I don't know what to believe. But that's what I just use because, like I said, I'm not doing this I'm not doing the Pokemon cards as a flip business. So it doesn't really matter to me what the specific price is or what's accurate. I just want to somewhere, could tell. If it's like worth $25 or it tells me it's worth $25 and it's really worth 23, like that's no skin off my back, right? But if I remember correctly, I should have went back and looked, but when I opened the video, I think I had a collection update. But I remember this being worth more, and the reason why I don't know exactly is because I got a new phone and I learned that TCG Player does not save your collections on a server or anything like that. It's on your phone, so don't make the same mistake as me because I put a lot of time into putting all my cards in there, and it's all gone. So I'm not doing that again. But yes, so case in point, they are reprinting the Elite Trainer boxes of Hidden Fates and Champions Path. That's a different story. Which I don't really think is a bad thing, guys. Like I will get into that in a different video. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying they're reprinting it. So this card is automatically going to be worth less, right? So if you bought this card for, let's say, $35, which I almost 100% sure is what it was worth at the time. It's $30, somewhere around there. It's already going to be worth less. And I know it is already worth less. And you're not ever going to probably get that back. I mean, it's going to take years, depending on how much they reprint. If they go and make I should have, I mean, guys, this is where I'm kind of a noob at this because I don't really know where to find the information, to be honest with you. But if the Pokemon company goes and reprints, let's just say, I don't think it's unbelievable for them to send out 1 million boxes to different retailers and things like that. I don't know if that's like way out of the rail, but I'm just saying, for exaggeration and for dramatic effect, let's just say I doubt Elite Trainer box they do 1 million, but let's say 100,000. Okay, very simple number, that 100,000. That's probably still very scarce. So I mean, that's probably, it just doesn't seem like enough in America to even make a dent. So I feel like they do more than that, but I could be wrong. So they print 100,000 of those boxes, and let's just say, and that's 10 packs a box. So that's a million packs. So that seems very reasonable, actually. Now that I say that, so there's a million extra packs out there. I don't know the pull rates on this Greninja, but let's just say it's 1 in 10. So there's 100,000 more Greninja GXs out there. And what does that do for price? Well, it might stay stable. If the market, let's just say there's a lot of collectors out there that don't have Greninja GX, it might actually increase the price, believe it or not, even though there's more, because the volume goes up. So more people are buying Greninja GXs. It's maybe a lower price to start off with, but then as they're bought, it goes up because that's just how markets work sometimes. So with that being said, right now there's not a modern product you can buy, at least cards, that you're gonna probably ever make your money on. Just because the likeliness that Hidden Fates was a huge hit, right? If you could find Hidden Fates at retail value, which I was doing, I was finding in stores, I was doing all that picking game, all that stuff. You could actually buy the packs and open the packs for fun, which is great. The Hidden Fates are great. Open the packs for fun and make money off them. I've spent maybe, I want to say close to $40 on Hidden Fates packs. And the card values, at least when I pulled them, were $50 plus. Okay? That's like printing money. I mean, and don't be wrong, it shouldn't work that way. Or no, I don't want to say it shouldn't work that way. If it could work that way, it'd be great. We'd all be rich. But it doesn't work that way. Your individual cards can't be worth more than the pack. I mean, that's just simple Pokenomics. No, I mean, that's every card game. That's just how it's going to be. It's usually one or two cards are worth more, substantially more than probably the pack price. But then all the other cards are worth practically nothing, which is fine. I mean, I'm okay with that. I think everyone's okay with that. And I'm really, like I said, I'm okay with them doing these reprints because I think it's good to have exciting product when the customer base is expanding like it is. It's crazy. I mean, I'm getting back into it. I'm part of this wave, guys. I don't want to be like one of those people like that pretends like I was here. And no, I just picked up Pokemon a month ago. I mean, I've always liked Pokemon. I've played Pokemon Go. I've played the Pokemon games on and off. My brother-in-law was into Pokemon, and I, talked to him about it. I got really excited when the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee came out on Switch. I didn't buy it because, I'm an adult with other obligations, and it just wasn't in the budget that month or that week. And then it was kind of old product, and I didn't buy the Sword and Shield because the Sword and Shield Pokemon is goofy looking to me. I don't know. I mean, I hate to say that, but it does not excite me. That's why I like Hidden Fates. Even Sun and Moon, I like Sun and Moon. They're cool Pokemon. But for some reason that Sword and Shield's not excited me. But okay, to kind of get back on track is that they're not reprinting base set Pokemon. I mean, they are, but they're not. I mean, they're not reprinting the set. They're not reprinting base set 2 Pokemon. Right? No, don't get me wrong, they have a reprint. I mean, it's like an X and Y set. They look exactly the same. They reprint. People on eBay are putting, base set Pokemon, buy them, and they're selling them for $5. And I'm sure they're selling some because some people are going to look at it and go, oh my goodness, but you got to read the bottom. You got to see what's going on. And I'm buying these cheap. This is a $2 or less buy. I mean, that's with shipping. I think if you want to buy this individually, I mean, you might go to eBay or you might go on TCG Player and maybe find a steal where there's just a little unnoticeable nick, but that ruins it for the PSA grading or yada, yada, yada. I'm not an expert at this, but I'm just saying there's the possibilities that you could probably find, maybe it's $5, but still you got to spend $5 and then what's the likelihood it's going to be reprinted? Well, right now it's really high because it's going to get reprinted. That's just the case. And this base set 2, they're not going to reprint something with the base set 2 on it. They're not going to reprint the base set and put, the 1995, 1996, all those things that make it a base set. And it's not going to have the same, they're going to be cleaner. They're going to look better. I mean, it's a weird thing, but I'm not an expert on Pokemon or any card game for that matter, but I know what I feel, and I feel like it's in tune with why things are the way they are. Base set maybe not so much as like a first edition, or even where this is kind of tagged as that base set 2, which maybe is a downgrade. Maybe forever the base set 2 is going to go down. But I really think that this is not going to be a flip deal. This is going to be sorry, I don't know. I saw this minus and I thought it was a little weird. I was like, what is that? So I had to read the text, but I think it's all online. Because it's the same as like 50 plus. It's just every time if he has damage, he does less damage. But that's besides the point. I just I buy a fake card? Come on now. I'm giving this video. And I'm like, I'm not an expert. It really shows because look at that. But no. Golly, this is bad. I just went way off track. That got me. But yeah, I think in the long term, as more people get into Pokemon, right now, vintage is where it's at. There's not a whole lot of people coming back into Pokemon, making this spike like it is, because they're like, man, those Gen, I'll use it for me. One of my favorite generations, I don't know why, was Gen 3. The Groudon, Kyogre, Mudkip is a good one. There's a lot of Pokemon that I love. I'm old now, so I have a hard time remembering some of the names, but there's some classics in there that I don't even remember not being part of the first gen. That's how kind of young I was and how much I was into it. So I really love Gen 3, but no one's coming back into this and going, I'm going to buy up all the Gen 3 stuff. Hey, we love Gen 3. That's what, no. Everyone remembers the original Pokemon from the show, from the Game Boy. Most of these people probably making this spike are actually older than me. I'm probably on the young side of this. I'm going to be 25 here in December. I bet a lot of the people that are really pumping this were 10, probably from that, 10 years old, plus or minus some years, maybe even older, that, that are really making this pump in Pokemon. And I think they're here to stay. I think a lot of them, yes, there's going to be some that get in and they want to do the flip game and they're not going to make any money. They're going to get out and they might leave a little bubble, but I don't think a whole lot of people are going to do that. Especially now with everything going on in the world, I don't think people have the expendable income to go and try to do flip game on Pokemon and lose it. There's some people like me that can do that and then lose it and then get out. But honestly, my biggest problem is I could probably make some money, pushing some Pokemon products. Gaining the market a little bit, being a little bit shady. I could do it. I could make money. I know how to. I've seen it. I've done it all. I'm a flea market flopper. I'm a eBay scalper. I don't know. That didn't make sense. I wanted to rhyme there, but I've done it all and I've seen it all. My dad was in this whole secondary market deal. I'm in the secondary market deal. It's just something we do. I'm eBay for life, which I just started eBay to release it, but I've done it my whole life. My dad's done, so that's here nor there. That was a little fruity of me to do that, but hey, I'm coming at you. Oh, see, now I hope you guys enjoy that stuff. That candid stuff right there, but I feel really differentiates me from the other pokey losers. Okay, okay. You ain't seen no one else do that. And do it so manly as me, man. But yeah, so I think the pump is that I'm buying these for $2 now, and I think you look down the road 2, 3, 4 years, that these could easily be $10 cards. I think easily in brick and mortar shops that there's kids who come in, and even adults that they see that stuff. You could have that price for $10, a really clean card, and kind of give them the spiel, get to know them, and say, hey, why don't you check out this Machoke, and it's really clean. You could probably send that in PSA, get at least a decent grade on it, and be worth something. And I really think you'd sell it for $10. You could probably do that today, to be honest with you. Um, and but um, I'm not going to do that. But you could. But I think honestly, down the road, you're going to be looking at $10 a little bit easier, and it won't feel as scummy. But I'm not worried about feeling scummy. Um, but it's just the fact is that I want to nurture something along with everyone else. I think if you're into something, it's your responsibility to nurture that along, and get money and get out quick mentality just is not good for that. Sorry, I don't know why I looked off randomly there. But guys, this is about a 15-minute video, so it's gone long enough. But that's my investment strategy: is I'm buying vintage. I know everyone's doing it, but I'm buying cheap vintage. I'm not buying $1,000 Blastoise or $2,000, and or buying ungraded cards and grading them and doing that stuff. I'm just buying cheap um, vintage Pokemon base set 2, the original Pokemon, what's popular. I'm buying them for close to $2. That's all I have into it. It's $2. And I'm hoping the appreciation, I mean, it sounds weird, but you buy a million cards, you get $1 worth of appreciation. That's $1 million you just made. No, don't get me wrong. If you buy a million cards at $2, that's also $2 million into it. But don't check the math. Just listen to me because I'm your favorite YouTuber. On my DT out. Deuces. Peace. All that good stuff.